These are the cars you do not want to race, unless you want to get sent to Gapplebee's. First up, the Dodge with the Demon badge. Yeah, that's not just a badge, it's a warning label. This thing's packing 1,025 horsepower straight from the depths of Mopar madness. So, unless your car runs on rocket fuel, turn the AC back on and stay in your lane. Next, the Toyota Supra. Especially if you see one missing a headlight, that's bad news for you. That missing headlight is feeding a massive single turbo. And by the time you blink, that Supra is already 10 car lengths ahead. Then there's the Audi R8 with no rear bumper. You might think it's a wreck, fresh from Copart, but peek closer if you see a sheepy sticker or two shiny snails hanging off the back. That's twin turbo trouble. And don't forget, it's all-wheel drive. You won't even see its taillights. And finally, the sneakiest of them all, the Honda Civic with a laptop in the passenger seat.
Subscribe!
For this picture of a sheep. In the 90s, every Japanese car brand was fighting to prove their engines were the best. Each brand using a totally different philosophy. First, Mazda went full rebel with the rotary. They were lightweight with huge tuning potential, pushing insane RPMs, a mechanical symphony. Nissan and Toyota both used twin turbo power, but in different ways. Toyota's 2JZ used sequential turbos, a small turbo for low RPM, and a big one that wakes up top for an insane pull. Nissan's RB26 ran parallel twins, one turbo feeding each side of the engine, so it keeps screaming and spools harder than ever. Honda said, no turbos, and dropped VTEC. Chill below 5K, then it flips and turns into a different animal. Subaru brought the EJ20 Turbo Boxer. Low-end shove, a wide power band, and that legendary uneven exhaust drummer. Different path, same result.
Subscribe!
For this picture of a watermelon, here are 5 crazy facts about the Mk4 Toyota Supra. First, Toyota almost killed the Supra in the early 90s. Executives thought the sports car era was over, so the Mk4 nearly never happened. Second, the legendary 2JZ engine was overbuilt on purpose. Toyota engineered it to handle insane stress, which is why it can push 800 plus horsepower stock. Third, Toyota went on a weight-cutting mission. They used aluminum for the hood, the targa top, and parts of the suspension to keep the Supra lighter and more balanced. Fourth, the Mk4 Supra is surprisingly aerodynamic. It has a drag coefficient of just 0.31, better than some supercars, including the Ferrari F50. And fifth, if you want one today, good luck. Manual Mk4 Supras now sell for $200,000 or more, turning what was once a tuner icon into a full-blown collector car.
Subscribe!
For this picture of a lion, 600 cubic centimeters sport bikes are slowly disappearing. Here's why, back in the 2000s, bikes like the Yamaha R6, Kawasaki ZX-6R, and Honda CBR600RR were the dream machines. Light, fast, and perfect on and off the track. But now, most manufacturers are stopping their production. Oh wait, I almost forgot. Hit subscribe for this pic of a pineapple. The biggest reason, emissions laws. Modern regulations are now stricter than ever, and updating these bikes to comply costs way too much, and sales are down. Riders today either go for cheaper 300 or 400 cubic centimeter starter bikes, or they jump straight to 1,000 cubic centimeter superbikes. The middle ground just doesn't move units like it used to, and the insurance. In many countries, 600 cubic centimeter Super Sports are insanely expensive to insure, sometimes even more than a leader bike. So, while 600 cubic centimeter bikes will always be legends, the sad truth is they're becoming an endangered species. Would you still buy a 600 cubic centimeter sport bike?